Today I'm going to be talking about Chris Chan and his quote pregnancy scare. If you don't know who Chris Chan is, he is a LolCow like Daniel in World of T-Shirts who I've also covered in the past, and he has been around for a super long time, and actually for so long he is considered to be the first LolCow ever. He has such an extensive history filled with weird behaviors and beliefs. I've never made a full video on him, but I did want to talk about the recent incident that has happened, as it is both interesting and very concerning for the possible future. The most simplified breakdown of Chris Chan that doesn't go into all the incidences he has done. Chris Chan is a dude who has been on YouTube since, I think, 2007. At least 2007 was whenever he got popular, or he started to rise. He has a fascination with Sonic and genuinely believes that there is a universe out there where a Sonic and Pikachu from Pokemon mix called Sonic-Chu exist. And one day this universe and that universe will collide. He made an entire universe, an idea, and put it into comics, and it's just insane and schizophrenic. He even has a medallion of the Sonic-Chu character and sells them, which are also known to be bad luck. Like, actually, they are known to be bad luck. There has been plenty of examples of content creators wearing these, and they get into dramas or just have a huge downfall in life in general.
It seems like Chris's life has actually gotten quite a bit better now. I mean, they're able to make at least some income from their website where they sell these really cursed Sonichu medallions, which, by the way, I'm not a very religious person, but I, even in recent times have become wary of wearing anything with a pentagram on it because I'm just superstitious about my entire life falling apart as a result of a demon or some kind. I don't know. Maybe I'm being schizophrenic, but I just don't like that idea. There's something dark about it. But, but wherever you stand on that issue, okay, you don't even have to agree with me there or anything like that. You don't have to not want to wear the Slipknot satanic shirts I used to wear anymore. Regardless of that fact, I think that wearing a Sonichu medallion is unironically probably worse. Like, I think that if you wear that medallion, you're basically inviting some kind of interdimensional beast into your life. Rosachu is going to come out of a portal and drag you to hell, and then you'll just be there with Pickle Rick and Sonichu, basically. To all these silly YouTubers who are buying this stuff, some of which are my friends and are wearing this medallion, I think your days are genuinely numbered, and please get the fuck away from me if you have that thing present, please. I don't want whatever spiritual disease is infecting you as a result of that medallion to come close to me whatsoever.
It's actually kind of scary and concerning. And speaking of the medallion, he actually has one, and during his return, which you'll see why he returned in a little bit, the medallion is just, like, actually cooked. Like, it looks so, it's all blackened and dirt. It's either dirty or it looks like it's been burnt or something of the sort. But either way, these things have a huge, like, kind of true thing about having a bad luck. The only thing that I know he mentally has is autism, and I think supposedly high-functioning autism, which is kind of very obvious by the way he talks and acts and such. I actually don't really know anyone that is obsessed with Sonic that isn't autistic, because there's that other YouTuber, Boblax, who really likes Sonic and is autistic himself. He was around for a very long time, getting trolled and stuff, and there's multiple incidences with this trolling and everything. He also came out as, like, transgender at some point, like 2019 or I don't know exactly when, but he came out as transgender. But in 2021, there was a leaked audio of him admitting to doing love acts with his mother, who had mental issues such as, I think, dementia, or just something was going on, and it was very obvious that she was not all completely there.
Incest fanfics have come true and shit.
I didn't even know there was such a thing. I didn't even know there was fanfics. Were there about you and Barbara? I can't believe that. I didn't even think that. I knew that you guys had a good relationship, but I just thought, because I'm not huge on Christery and, whatever, I just thought that the whole Sonic franchise was very interesting, and that's how I got into you when I was younger, right? But I didn't have any idea that Barbara was, that Barbara and you had that sort of relationship. I never got any of those vibes. But how did you approach her?
Approached her with care and caution.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a time approach. So I just gave her comfort and talked with her, and we just branched out slow and steady. And then I encouraged her positively, let her make the first move. And she wanted to do it. And
she did? Really? She made the first move?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow, Barbara. How did she do it, if you don't mind me asking? What was the first move?
I don't remember exactly. Well, that was her first move, but my approach was, I forgot exactly what terminology and approach I used, but I approached with care and caution.
That's good.
And I was direct and upfront with her for the most part.
That's good. And how did she respond when you approached her? What'd she say?
I don't remember exactly what she said, but it was I think she was partially confused at one point, but then she came around obviously with the more approaching that I was doing with her along the way.
Right. So she got into it. How was the first kiss? You kissed her? How did that feel? Having known this woman for your whole life, how did that feel?
Oh yeah, I mean it was simple lip to lip kiss contact, but yeah, it was actually good and it felt right.
When did you start having feelings for Barbara?
Obviously for for a long time. I mean, I remember even mentioning some time ago in one of my videos that I even had dreams where I had sex with her, obviously.
Really?
So,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, that's right. The Oedipus complex.
Oh, Oedipus, that's right, yeah. Yeah, that's right. How, if you don't mind me asking, I know that's probably personal, you have to answer, but how is the sex?
I'd say it was satisfactory. It took a while. It took a few tries to...
It took a few tries, yeah. She is older.
And plus, also, she's very understanding about the whole thing as well. I was direct with her, still direct and honest with her. I made sure that obviously, I'm never going to propose marriage to her at all because we're already daughter and mom.
Yeah, mother and daughter. You know, they say there's no stronger bond than a mother and her daughter. Sorry?
We've been doing it every third night, and the first night being on June 27th.
Oh, you have a routine. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, at least you have a stable relationship, because you know it's not going to end. Like, if anything happened, you'd still be mother and daughter. It's not going to like be explosive breakup, right? At least that's comforting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said since June.
It took us a few nights
Right.
It took us a few nights to figure out what felt right and what didn't feel right. And
does your mother enjoy it?
She's having a good time. Literally.
She is. She's having a good time.
Especially what we figured out.
That's good to hear. Do you guys act more like mother and daughter, or do you guys act more like, lovers? When, like, say you come home from, the supermarket and you see Barbara, do you say, hey, sweetheart, or do you say, hi, mom?
Yeah, I haven't called her mom in quite some time now.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, I'm more often calling her love at this point.
But you recently started dating Fiona, isn't that's true, right? In an open relationship?
Yeah, between Barbara and I, it is an open relationship, and I made that very clear with her.
Right. Is Barbara dating anybody else?
Not.
No? But she's fine with you dating other people, right?
Yeah, she's okay.
Do you guys go on any dates or anything romantic like that?
Well, not anything extravagant, but we do, as often as possible, eat at the dinner table together.
Yeah.
We haven't been able to get much lately because I've had to switch to a soup diet because after getting the crown on my tooth.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, these.
Right.
And plus, she's still trying to remember her inner child.
Right. That's true, yeah.
Well, so I'm encouraging her towards the positives, and
right.
Being like homemade with
yeah.
her.
Knowing you, Christine, I think that because I understand that she's mature, and she's mature and she's wise. She's wise in her ways. She has experience and she loves you, and you two have a great relationship. But wouldn't you want somebody who's younger, right, and to keep up more with your energy? Yeah. A lot of time with your mom, like whatever you have left with her, that makes sense because, you don't know how long she has left. So you just you just don't want her to be lonely or anything, right?
Yeah, obviously. But I still would want somebody who was younger or close to my age, obviously. I don't know, maybe
you don't want anyone who's younger?
Not too many others at this time, but I mean, obviously, with my affirmations, I'm attracting my twin flame, and we proceed towards it more slowly.
Sorry, I'm turning the volume for my. I can't. I have a really bad ear because I got sick. Like you can hear from my voice. It's hard to hear anything at all. But I could hear you now. Go ahead.
Alright. So anyway, with the events and everything, and I was feeling like I really needed a release. And not too many individuals this side of the Iron Curtain were coming up to the plate right there. So, and then everything was coming into good alignment, and it was good. The signs were all there, and even Emmanuel, God, just said it was okay, and it got me towards it. And
God said this is okay? Yeah, then you don't have anything to worry about if God himself said this is fine.
Yeah. And so yeah, I gave lots of time for myself. I was like, okay, so I'll take a time for it. So.
But how did this happen? How did this come about?
Well, among which just mainly I was really, really horny, and I needed the true and honest relationship to come about. So obviously, this was one of the best ways to do it, despite it being with the. And I don't want to believe in labels at all, but obviously.
He was arrested and sent to jail. There's also footage of him actually getting arrested. This was very popular and got around a lot on the internet. I don't think I ever talked about the situation, though.
What began as a routine arrest on August 1st, 2021 in Henrico, Virginia, quickly spiraled into a surprising spectacle in the parking lot of a Regency Inn hotel. The focus of the unexpected attention was internet personality known as Chris Chan. This never-before-seen footage was obtained and first released by Iwu and reveals a behind-the-scenes look at the day that took thousands of online observers by storm.
What the heck is going on right now? It's the most wild call for service I've ever been on.
As officers with the Henrico County Police Department cautiously approach the second-floor hotel room, they prepare themselves in case a possible altercation waits for them behind the door.
She's right here. No, gotta unlock it. Hello.
Yes.
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Christine Chandler.
Okay, can you come out for a second?
What's the situation?
What's that? You got a warrant for your arrest, all right? Yep. Yep.
Okay.
You're not gonna start. You're not gonna do that. Do not fight. You will get tased.
Okay, well, listen, I will comply, but I'd like to clear up I'd like to come back for my things.
We'll get that all straight. Yeah, we'll get it all straight.
And what about my van? And I'd like to put my shoes on, please.
Yeah, sure, of course. We'll get there. Just relax.
I can slip into my shoes. Magic Chan, Chris L. Savannah.
While these words may seem insignificant to the officers, they carry a profound significance for Chris, which will be explained later.
You're just being detained right now until I can confirm the warrants, okay?
Okay,
just hang tight.
The officers have received reports of some very disturbing allegations against Chris, but nothing prepares them for the events that are about to unfold.
Sit down right here.
Okay, I will sit down.
Okay. Where are your shoes? Right here?
Right over there.
Is there anyone else in the room with you?
Is
there anybody else in the room?
Spirit, well, interdimensionally, you can't tangibly see them.
A physical person. Is there a physical person in the room with you?
Originating from this universe? No.
Okay.
I need to stand with my shoes on. I have an easier time doing it this way. I am complying.
I know.
And that's my son. That's my set of keys over there.
Your keys to your car?
Keys to the van, and yeah, my wallet's in my bag over there, the brown bag.
What, this bag?
Yes.
Can I look in it?
And you grab something. Oh, that's one of my rings.
I know. Can I look through? Can I get your bag out of your?
I have nothing to hide. Go ahead and look through everything that's in the room.
Go ahead and look at everything that's in the room.
Go ahead. You have my permission.
Okay.
Just slip them on. They're going to give you flip-flops when you get down to the jail.
Okay, well, I identify as female, and I would appreciate if I was respected as such. It even says so on my driver's license, female.
Okay, that's fine.
Just making sure.
As one officer searches through Chris's belongings, he quickly makes an interesting discovery.
Where's your wallet at?
Oh.
Don't come over here.
It's the duct tape wallet.
Okay.
On the outside?
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, just grab a seat.
Okay.
No, grab a seat right there for me.
Oh, my bad.
Do you want all this to go with you? Like your wallet? Or you just want your ID to go with you and your cell phone?
Yeah, my wallet and my cell phone is over there in front of the tarot deck box.
Yeah, I got a cell phone right here.
Oh, that's my secondary phone.
That's your secondary phone?
Yeah, I have two phones, one for the trolls and one for my home. I got two phones, one for the boys and one for my friends. You think I need two phones? There's a song.
Yeah, Kevin Gates.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, listen to this. He's a guy.
Nah, that's a popular one. He's a fine gentleman.
It is popular.
Suddenly, a keen-eyed officer spots something happening outside, which sets him on edge.
Are you waiting for somebody to come to your room or something?
No, I was not. I was only waiting for the deputy that I talked with earlier today from the sheriff's office in Rutgersville.
Okay. All right. You're not waiting for like anybody else though? Any friends or anything?
I have nobody else.
The only reason I'm asking you is because there's a car up there and there's two gentlemen staring at us.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't know if you were waiting for someone to come over or whatever.
Yeah, see? Yeah, I stand up. I just want to look out.
It's a sure.
I was not waiting for anybody. I was not waiting.
They're standing up there by the gas station. You know those people?
That's curious.
I'm just asking. I don't want anyone rolling up on me.
While Chris doesn't recognize the strangers gathering to watch them from a distance, there may be a reason for their unnerving presence.
Okay, well, I would say question them because I am famous and infamous on the internet, so they may be video recording.
Cool.
Talking with the internet, so
I'm recording you as well.
well, that's. I figured that much.
Not readily accepting Chris's explanation, the officers try to work out their own alternate explanation for the curious spectators.
Yeah, they still are.
There is nothing illegal in the room and nothing illegal in the bag. Please feel free. I have nothing.
It's got a very military style haircut. I wonder if it's Greene County.
Baby blue Yaris.
Maybe it's a rental.
Hey, it's good.
Hey, that would be something Greene County.
I mean, I know there's a lot of agencies that use rentals for surveillance. I mean, like staring.
Yeah, I know. That's why I asked her because it's concerned. I think he's there all the time. He's still right as we walk up. I didn't see him there before.
They shrug it off for now, but it will soon become apparent that these observers have surprising intentions that none of the officers could have predicted.
So you talked to the Greene County Sheriff's Office today?
Yes.
Did they call you or did you reach out to them?
I reached out to them. I wanted to make sure my dog and cats back at home were safe and taken care of.
I guess, so the warrant itself is not a surprise. You know there was an investigation, all that.
Yes,
Okay,
there was
got
an
it.
investigation. Yes, I am
Okay.
aware of the situation.
Okay. Did they say that they were coming to Richmond?
Yes, they said they were coming to Richmond. And my vehicle, in case it wasn't obvious, is the blue Dodge Caravan out there.
Yeah.
Its license plate says Sanchu on it.
Magichan Sonichu, a blend of the characters Pikachu and Sonic the Hedgehog, is a character from Chris's hand-drawn graphic novel series. Sonichu may be more than just a drawing, however, as you'll soon hear from Chris how this character blurs the line between fiction and reality.
Say that the
Okay,
paper,
copy, look out.
once they say the paper's in hand, the actual arrest warrant, then you're gonna be under arrest. Okay. Okay. Well, you didn't at first, but I'm glad you did.
It caught me off guard a little bit.
Yeah, that was kind of the point a little bit.
Meanwhile, the evolving situation outside still has the officers on high alert.
We're still staring?
Yeah.
You want to go up there?
No, because I can't tell if they're just recording or. I wish I could read the tag.
That's one. I'll just stare back at them.
I need a moment.
Okay.
Pardon my flatulence.
So you want to take your necklaces off and stuff like that, or?
You're going to take them off when you get
Yeah, you gotta take them off when you get to the jail.
Okay, but the
Since they're not, the only thing they will allow are like crosses for like religion.
okay, well, if I may speak, the Sanchu-shaped medallion, the big yellow thing at the bottom there, that is my cross. So
Okay, I don't know if they'll allow that one.
it protects me greatly. So that I am willing to take off the other two, but I really need the medallion.
Okay. Well, I'm just letting you know that when you get down to the jail, if you go to jail, once the warrants are confirmed, that you may not be able to keep it. Okay. Just letting you know.
All right, but that is my cross.
Okay.
Let that go on the record. The Sanachu medallion.
Yeah, Officer Christian will tell him.
Back outside, the situation appears to be escalating, and officers are caught in a dilemma about how to handle it.
I kind of want to have you go up there and see what they're doing. Like, it's not as an fourth person.
I mean, I want to go address them, but at the same time, they can kind of do that, but they're not obstructing at this point.
I'm listening to you.
I'm just through the pots. You know what I mean? Hopefully we don't need to. We can just go about our day.
So anyway, yeah, so Christian.
My heart's telling me too because I want to. But at the end of the day,
I know. Sassy Nick wants to, but Sassy Nick wants to, but Officer Nick does not.
right?
Oh,
I
well,
agree.
it's coincidental.
Because my approach would be like, can I help you?
Yeah, that's what I would say, and I know turn it over.
Yeah.
Chris takes this moment to deliver a puzzling warning to the officers.
By the way, if any of y'all has been feeling a punch-like sensation on your leg, that is my husband, Magic Chan Sanachu, right on the opposite side of the universe field. He's punching you all each, just a gentle punch, but you know he is here.
Okay.
Did you feel it? He punched you first.
Yeah, so I didn't, but you know.
Punch him on, hubby.
Yeah.
Hey, you good?
With the arrest warrant finally confirmed, the officers are ready to move Chris to the waiting police cruiser, and things escalate in a way they clearly didn't expect.
All right, let's head on out.
You ready?
All right, you good?
We're gonna go.
Okay.
Let's hold on out.
All right.
All right.
May I have my earpiece tucked behind my ear, just please?
Yeah, I can take care of it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I did.
Very well.
All right, head on that this way.
I'm gonna stay recording while we get to the vehicles in case these people address us.
Okay. You don't know any of these people?
I do not know those people, and I.
Okay.
Yeah, those are trolls. They're following me from the internet. Do not report this. See?
Don't.
Followers.
I think that's real.
Oh my God, what is this?
What's up, man?
What is happening right now?
This is going to be trending on the internet. They're going to post this online.
Though this prediction comes close, the footage will go even more viral than Chris imagines.
Hey, thank y'all for y'all service, for real.
Appreciate it. I wasn't convinced that there's no like internet fans, but that confirms it.
There you go. I mean, Google Chris Chan or Sanachu, and there you go. I've been infamous and famous.
Oh, look at that. Coming out of the woodwork.
Good, I just saw you.
Where'd you see him at?
Regency.
I'm going.
the mall?
I'm complying.
Yeah.
I am complying. I am good like this. And I am Chris Chan Sanachu, your goddess blue heart, and I continue to stand strong, and I maintain everything with Quickfill and my Sanachus and Rose shoes and everybody.
You're lost to about 3,000 people right now, Christian. How do you breathe? Well, don't.
Let's not talk to them, okay?
Yeah, I keep in good faith. Everything is going to work out.
Let's not talk to them.
Well,
How's the last few days been? I know it's been pretty stressful.
it's been stressful, but I've taken it one moment at a time, and I got my loves.
While Chris maintains a positive attitude in the face of uncertainty, the officers can't help but be increasingly amused by the attention and the seemingly growing crowd.
What? They're everywhere. I don't mean that. We're surrounded.
Go ahead, frisk me.
I'm searching you, not frisking you.
Well, it's offering you the option there.
What the heck is going on right now? This is freaking weird. This is the most wild call for service I've ever been on.
You have anything else on you?
I have nothing else on me.
They're gonna scan you into jail, and if there's anything on you, you little back,
I understand.
little nugget of weed is felony.
I have no weed. I have no drugs I'm consuming on me. Like I said, frisk me. There you go. That felt good.
Let's have a seat.
Okay. It's happening now. We're on the very last thread. It's happening right
Why are you yelling?
We're living it. The merge, baby. If Batman is your hero, you're
Have a
gonna
seat.
meet him
Have a
very
seat.
soon.
I bet you're never working overtime for us again.
Oh, certainly will. This is hilarious.
With Chris now secured in custody and the tension from the crowd finally easing, two of the officers are more than ready to put the bizarre encounter behind them.
All right, y'all have a good day.
Thank you, officers. I'm just
All right, can we go eat now?
Yeah, 100%.
But the unusual day isn't over for the officer tasked with driving Chris to the police station. And as you'll witness, Chris has so much more left to share.
Oh, celebrity scandals, all of that. And people just taking it, blowing it out of the water.
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, and over a month from now, the next celebrity scandal is going to happen.
Okay.
And they'll be all over that.
All right.
You may recognize or know my comic books I have drawn over the years and my chronicling and creations and discoveries of the Sonichu and Rosechu Pokemon species.
I'm not aware of that.
Okay, well, give you a little bit of homework for research on your own time, then that's okay.
Yeah.
But essentially, I am a decent and good individual. I believe in everything that is right and positive, and I am literally a goddess, and that will be proven in the near days to come as we are on the completion of the dimension merge, where the universe half that was divided in 1380s by order of King Arthur. He ordered Merlin and two other magicians to remove and banish all dragons, unicorns, and other quote-unquote mythical creatures and overpowered individuals. And thus we were separated and transported into from what was originally called Universe 1C211987.
Chris dives into an astonishing account of multiple universes where fictional characters coexist, many of whom may sound quite familiar.
You have everybody there. You have Superman, you have Mickey Mouse, you have Iron Man, you have Darkwing Duck, you have, the Infinite Possibilities. You even have Ratchet and Clank. You have the Super Mario Brothers, and you have Sonic. You have Link. You have everybody, you name it, they're there. And of course, especially Sonichus and Rosechus and all of the other Pokemon known and yet to be known in all of existence.
So you're saying Pokemon's are going to come back to this, where we're at right now?
Yes, and among others, like I said, if Batman or, actually let me ask you, who is your favorite superhero?
I'd probably go with Spider-Man.
He's going to come around. You're going to meet him.
All right, I can't wait.
I mean, if you're ever in New York, he's going to be swinging around there.
Why New York? Why only New York? Why can't he go wherever he wants?
Well, I mean, yeah, he can't go because he's a Spider-Man. He does whatever a spider can. But also, I am particularly fond of and have great appreciation for the mentally capable and the psychic powered type of individuals. I have great respect for them, especially the good ones.
As the ride nears its end, Chris drops one final bombshell that will surely leave the officer with a lasting impression.
Yeah, so I am married interdimensionally with my husband, Magic-chan Sonichu, and I am also married to Hannah. Now my brain went blank on the word there, but anyway, I am also polygamously married to Giselle Rochew and Sylvana Rochew and the one and only Mewtwo, the one that was cloned by Giovanni's team in Team Rocket as featured in the first Pokemon movie.
Never made a video just on Chris Chan until now. And while he was in jail, he was talking to people via letters, as people would send him letters from jail. And he talked about how he was the reincarnation of Jesus, apparently, during this time, and probably said some other weird stuff. He was put into a mental institution for 3 months, and then was put back in jail, and then released in March of 2023. Apparently, Chris got out because it was easily seen that Chris Chan was mentally ill or insane, and it was an open and shut case, supposedly. I don't know exactly why he got released. I thought he actually got his bond paid for by someone, and he just randomly got to walk out one day. That's why I remember whenever he first got out as the reason as to why he was out. I guess they just made him do that time in jail, and then once they dismissed the case or dropped the charges, it was that was it. I don't really know. But, whenever you're mentally ill or insane, I guess for whatever reason they throw that stuff out. I feel like that's just more of a reason to put you in jail. But to go on, they ordered him to keep away from his mom and keep him somewhat institutionalized, whatever that means. I'm guessing that means that he has to go to therapy sessions or just, stay close. It apparently doesn't mean house arrest. Other people have huge videos or a video series regarding this dude. The story is really interesting. I would recommend checking it out yourself if you actually want to see this story. There is a lot to go over. I know that Turkey Tom made a 3-hour video, and then there is a dude that makes a whole series on this dude. I forget his name right now, but he has like a whole huge series that has been going on for a long time. It has a lot of parts to it. I would check it out if you're interested. It's a very interesting story. Ever since Chris's release, he has been hanging out with this Finnish girl by the name of Flutter, which is supposedly his girlfriend. Chris Chan even went international, as he had been seen in Finland hanging out with this girl, which I assume that anyone that hangs out with Chris Chan is as mentally deficient as he is.
But to end this on a more positive note, so the girl y'all had seen me with in the past few weeks, I'll tell you a little something about her. She's a friend of mine, and I refer to her only as Flutter, because she likes Fluttershy, okay? I met her in Lynchburg. She got in touch with me while I was in jail. And we managed to meet. We managed to bond and connect with each other as friends. And she is literally 30 years old despite her physicality. But anyway, just pretty much straightforward right there, letting you know about that. And I just felt like I just needed to say all that, clear the air. There is nothing wrong with being associated with me, period.
He also apparently bought his own house in Virginia somehow. I have no idea how he would have so much money unless his YouTube checks were that good. Now that you have the backstory to where we are now, a few weeks ago, Chris Chan was on a live stream on YouTube, which is odd to say, because usually whenever you're convicted of a crime, you get your channel took down. There's plenty of proof of Chris Chan doing these actions, or like there is just a good solid proof of Chris Chan doing these actions. For him to still have a channel is very interesting to say the least. But to go on, during this YouTube live stream, somehow the topic of having kids got brought up, and Chris Chan said this.
When the child is actually coming into play, or somewhere around that point, or I just might keep y'all in the dark and let y'all know it and wait till after the child is born.
Everyone online, after seeing this clip, thought it was Chris Chan saying he was having a kid, and everybody was set in panic over it. I think one of the big issues was people thought he said the kid was due in the summer, but he said, quote, somewhere, and it was just a little jangled up and mumbled, so it kind of sounded like he said the kid was due in the summer. But thankfully, after some time, Chris Chan finally responded to the situation. I think it was like a couple days after it all rose, and said this on Twitter. Okay, all of this is starting to get out of control now. There is no pregnancy. I was speaking hypothetically in that live stream. I am so surprised how even when I say something hypothetical, it gets misunderstood. Thank you for your kindness. I reiterate, there is no pregnancy with anyone. Which is nice that he doesn't have a kid on the way, supposedly, and that he responded to everything besides attempting to play into it. I'm assuming he got a lot more harassment than usual because of what he said, and thought to actually respond so that harassment would calm down. Because I can only imagine the amount of stuff that happened during that 2-day period, or however long it was, where people thought he was actually having a kid. A lot of people, including commentary YouTubers and Twitter, were just absolutely going crazy. Someone probably called the cops on him. I can bet you that a lot of people were calling the cops on Chris Chan for actually having a kid. I think it's obvious why Chris shouldn't have a kid. If you do that stuff to your mom, then it's also possible he would do that to a kid, I believe. Also, even without that factor, the stuff the dude believes and how he has acted in the past is insane. This kid would probably be took by CPS so fast. I can imagine them waiting for the kid to be born, like, right there and just take it immediately. That kid would also probably have some serious issues as well. It's also scary to think that he would possibly not tell us.
Now, I did go back to the original just to get the full context, and Chris even elaborates a bit on how he has a right to his own privacy if he wants to keep this hypothetical pregnancy a secret.
I mean, after all,
I have a right to my privacy.
there's no president y'all need to know about.
Man, yeah, beeswax.
Go do your own thing somewhere else, dummy.
You big dummy. Yeah, Elizabeth, you come to join you, honey.
He's surrounded by a bunch of idiots on the internet.
which I don't believe, as I think people like him just spout everything online that is going on in their life, so I believe that he would tell us if he was having a kid. Him even talking about having kids is not really a good thing, and there's also, you know, still the possibility of a kid on the way, but it's less likely now, I believe. On Chris's Wikipedia page, it says not to trust him as he is naive and a liar. He is also known to over-exaggerate stuff as well, but there is a chance Chris can't even have kids due to the hormone blockers he took, as it's a transitioning medicine. And I heard if you take a transitioning medicine, it can either make your meat stop working and also make you just infertile overall, which is a factor we all can hope for at least. I don't think he would even be able to adopt, as adoption centers would definitely have to see his history or do a background check before, you know, letting him have a kid. If he did end up adopting a kid, it would show that it was a failure in the system, or actually having a kid. There'd be such an uproar online and in real life that it would be took away very quickly. There's no chance that this guy will ever actually successfully have a kid for a long time or be able to raise one. There's so many factors that are in the way. I know this dude would have CPS called on him like every single day. There's no way that he would be allowed to have a kid, at least publicly online. I feel like I don't know if there's a way to even find out if someone has a kid or not, but still. The thought of Christian even having sex is so bizarre to me. Imagine this dude losing his virginity before you do. I also think doing any actions with him would be traumatizing and have no idea why this girl's hanging out with him. We don't have much info on her from what I know, other than she is a super fan or was a super fan of him and started writing to him in 2022 whenever he was in jail, and the relationship formed during that time. Chris and Flutter have kept her overall mostly unknown, but she seems to have a childlike appearance for whatever reason. I really do think she is mentally behind. There's nothing really known overall about her. I think she has been in the lore for a while now, though. And of course, they've been seen to hang out. But also, Chris doesn't even call her his girlfriend. He just says that she's her friend. So I think he just tries to keep on the down low, or probably there's nothing romantically happening. Could you imagine? So gross, man. That's so gross. But that is all I have for today on this topic. I just wanted to cover the situation overall. I know this video is late on the topic. It's better than being early to it, as some YouTubers were, and having to take down your upload talking about the situation, as not all of it was confirmed and people were like quickly corrected after Christian did the update. I always like to wait and see if more information comes out about situations like these. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below on this entire situation. I already gave mine in this video. If I messed up any information, I am sorry. I'm not like a Chris expert. I will fully admit that. I did mess up in the past thinking that Chris Chan got the surgery, but I was wrong. I thought someone else said it in a video. I'm pretty confident someone said it in their video before that I was watching that was talking about Chris Chan. And I just didn't think to look it up myself, as maybe I misheard or something, I don't really know. Also, just going off his appearance, I thought this as well. Like, I'm just being 100. With all that said, thank you for watching and the support. Bigger videos are coming out soon. A new series episode next month. Updates on others as well are included in this big list of coming soon videos. Make sure to follow my Twitter at PERK3030. And, in the end, I'm PERK30, and God bless.